My name is Amara Nunez, and this is my creative critical reflection for ACE Media Studies on the film opening called Lost Bonds that I and my two partners, Kiera Chen and Brianna Thomas, did. This film is about two best friends and how we see their relationship change and fall apart within the film opening. This genre is a mystery/thriller. The first question we were given was, how does our product use or challenge conventions, and how does it represent social groups or issues? As I play this clip for you from our product, I'm going to talk about how it represents social groups and issues of friends drifting apart and being left out/abandoned by one you associated with the most. It happens in real life and often causes a mix of negative emotions, and in this case, the friend went crazy and killed the other friend. It challenges conventions because it is a very abnormal situation and kind of an obsession going overboard, causing her to kill her best friend just because she left her for their other friends. It is not a normal reaction to have at all, and the girl went to extremes. The second question was, how was our product engaged with the media audiences, and how would it be distributed as a real media text? As I tell you about how our product engaged with audiences and how it would be distributed as a real media text, I'm going to show you some of the photos that we have from our project. Our project engaged with the audience because it gave a storyline to follow throughout and kept the watcher on their seat. The audience it would engage with is those who are into horror/thriller, as well as teenagers themselves, since all of the actors that we had were teenagers. This was in a modern time period, so it would attract those that were drawn to the outfits, style, setting, etc. It would first be produced as a movie trailer, then premiere, then film to keep people watching and bring in more viewers over time. The premiere would include and invite those who would promote our movie and give their reviews on it so the public would know about it. We chose the outfits we did because they represented a friend group of girls that were getting ready for a party/hangout, and it would really attract the teenage audience. We wanted the ending to have a horror aspect, so we used red lighting and fake blood to really scare and keep the viewers on their seats. Overall, there would be 3 steps to how our real media text would be distributed to everybody in the world. The third question is, how did our production skills develop throughout the film? The production skills between my teammates and I varied because we all had different jobs throughout the filming process. We worked together to figure out what kind of camera shots and angles to experiment with and use throughout the film, if we had to change it up to fit our surroundings, etc. This project taught us how to be independent with filming and show what we can really do when given creative freedom with nothing but a rubric and a camera. For the editing part, we had to choose a song that would fit well with the tone/vibe of the opening, and we paid close attention to the lyrics of the song that we chose, and ended up choosing Hidden in the Sand by Tally Hill. We wanted to make this fade from non-diegetic to diegetic sound in the beginning, so it could play throughout our film. I will now play this part of the film for you, as well as the song. The last question is, how did we integrate software, hardware, and online technologies into this film? What we used to film was a regular iPhone camera. We switched certain scenes to use cinematic mode because only one of us had a camera that had that feature. One of the scenes where we had done this is when the two best friends were holding hands and one of them runs to their other friend. It makes the background somewhat blurry so we can capture everything that is focused inside of that shot and bring the audience's attention to it. The iPhone cameras have good enough focus to emphasize the tiny details on each scene, which we benefit from. When we had finally gotten out all clips, we used MacBooks provided by the school to transport them to the editing app, which combined the parts to film into a whole. Through that software, we implemented transitions such as dark dip and bloom, audio, which included our diegetic song Hidden in the Sand by Tally Hall, and changed the ratio of scenes when they did not fit exactly as we wanted them to. We had to speed up and slow down scenes when and slash as needed. The editing software we used was LumaFusion, which was given to us to use by our media studies teacher at the school. The software we had used was LumaFusion. The hardware technology that we used was the phone that we recorded on throughout our film. Something that could have been done differently is not using different phones, but we had just realized that after we had already started recording. The online technology that we used was adding our audio to LumaFusion and transitions and aspect change of ratios. Although for some it may be easier to record on your phone, we felt that it was very easy to use and add transitions in LumaFusion, as well as the text that we had added to say our actors' names, the name of the song, and the name of our film, which is Lost Bonds. This is the end of my creative critical reflection for ACE Media Studies, and I am grateful for everything I have accomplished with this project and learned with my partners and through my teacher.